All right, it is once again time for annual enrollment. David Price with UnitedHealthcare Medicare and Retirement is here to discuss details important for seniors and other people enrolled in Medicare. Good morning. Good morning. This is an important time right now.
It is, and actually we're in the midst of annual enrollment period. It runs from October 15th to December 7th, and about 60 million people are making decisions that are very important this time of year. Decisions that will impact their wallet as well as their health and well-being.
What's more important than that? My goodness.
Exactly. And really, if you think about it, healthcare is really unique in the fact that it's about the person, and there is no one-size-fits-all plan out there. So I would just advise the Medicare eligible member out there to really take a step back, do their research, and try to get a plan for the upcoming coverage period that fits their needs in terms of their budget and their wellness. Yeah.
Well, and one of my first questions we were talking about was, all right, is there a lot of changes, you know, from last year? Maybe people just assume, oh, I'll just use what I have last year. And that was the first thing you said was, there's always changes.
Always change.
So how is it that you and your team can make it easier and help with that process?
So I would advise the person looking for a Medicare plan, just like I would my parents that are on Medicare.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. And so that would be, first of all, to look and see if the current health plan is meeting your needs. Then take a look at your budget in terms of co-pays and deductibles, things like that. How does that fit into your budget? Has your budget changed? Also, there's the aspect of health status. Has your health status changed since your last election period? Is your prescription drugs, or are your prescription drugs included in this new plan? So those are the things that I would look for and consider when making the decision.
Because again, when you make the decision, you were locked in for the rest of the year. It's very hard to change it, I would imagine, midway.
Right, that's correct.
Let's talk about Medicare Advantage, because from what I understand, it's growing rapidly, and I think we hear about this a lot. Explain what it is. Why might people want to look into this? What say you?
Well, Medicare Advantage, also known as Part C, so it's offered by private insurance companies. And what it does is rolls original Medicare, Parts A and B, into one plan. And commonly has Part D in it. And I really think, you know, so over the past 5 years, there's been a 40% increase. It's got a 91% approval rating.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think really what it comes down to is simplicity and value. With Medicare Advantage, you get benefits on top of original Medicare, such as dental, hearing, vision, and many times a fitness plan included, so that you don't get. And then there's the predictability of cost. So with Medicare Advantage, you have maximum out of pocket that you don't have with original Medicare.
One of the things we wanted to talk about this morning before we let you go is why this actually helps your overall health as well, selecting these plans and really looking into this.
Right, yeah. So with UnitedHealthcare, we have a program called Navigate for Me. It establishes one point of contact for those people with complex health issues. For example, we have a Medicare Advantage member, Melinda Lacey, who had her knee replacement done, and from soup to nuts, from going into the hospital to recovery, claims issues, everything. One point of contact. Makes everything.
I would have signed up for that. Where can I do that, man?
And you know, she felt like, you know, she felt like it made her more secure.
Absolutely, I can absolutely see where that would happen. Well, as we get ready to close here, what advice do you have? Last minute advice. Good news is we still have time. People have the time to do the research. What would you have them do if they want to find out more about you and your team and kind of look at this overall? Yeah,
so from a Medicare in general aspect, one of my favorites is MedicareMadeClear.com. If you want to find out more about UnitedHealthcare, there's UnitedHealthcare Medicare Plans.com, and So that's where I would go.
All right, and we have a full screen with the information too. Number to call, website. We'll make sure and put this on our website as well. Thank you so much for your time. We know this is a busy time of year for you and your team, but we appreciate you sharing this really life-saving advice it could be to make sure people are on the right health plan for them next year.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.